Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the Gen 4s. We are at Old Phoenix here, so it's going to be very loose, sliding around a whole bunch, and the backstretch with the dog leg, it has grass there, so you can't cut that, so it's going to be very sketchy. Just going to try to hold on to this thing. We got 90 laps out here, and we are car number 4 out of 18 here. There was like 35 or 36 that registered, so they split us in half, thank goodness, because I think if we had like 25, 30-plus cars in here, it's going to be a caution fest. With it being split up, we might have some decent racing out here, and maybe get some long green flag runs. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's get on to qualifying and see how we could do. All right, let's see what we can do out here. Hopefully we could run okay. Maybe qualify top 5 would be nice. I don't want to be like really far back in the pack if I can help it. I think I could run like a 28.4, maybe a 5, something like that is my guess. Some guys are down at the 28 zeros, 1s and stuff, so they're much faster on a quick time. I'm just trying. I did like one. Oh god, that was scary. That gets super loose. I did one super long run. Well, not super long. It wasn't even a full fuel run, but it was like 25, 30 laps or so to see tire wear. And I didn't do any other qualifying laps for pretty much, so we're just kind of out here hoping that we can be good on the long run. It's going to get real sketchy through that dog leg on the long run, so I'll probably be lifting through that for the most part. The second lap, we might actually have a better run to, potentially. Very loose in 3 and 4, though. 28.4, and I feel like we messed up a whole lot. That's pretty shocking. Trying to send it a little bit harder there through the corner. Don't need a lift for this in qualifying. It does get loose, though. Send it into 3 pretty deep. Wash out, kind of get a diamond down. Got a much better run off of 4 there, though, which was nice. Might be a slightly faster lap. It's going to be a 3:19. I will take that. Still probably going to get beat out by a few guys, at least the 3 and the 1 for sure, I know, because they are already running faster laps in the previous practice and this practice. So I know we're not going to hold on to the lead, but hey, I'm happy with that time. Putting it in the low 3s will probably start us top 5 for sure, because the 1 car, he ran a bad lap, but he was right behind a guy that was like blinking, messed him up. The 2 car ran about the same time as us, so he might be able to get quicker. The 3 car is down in the 1, so probably going to fall back a few spots, and then we got a long race ahead of us, so we'll see how we could fare against everybody else once we get going. All right, well, we held on to the pole because the 1, 2, and 3 did not run any laps, so we kind of defaultly got the pole after we already had the fast time, but I'll take it, I guess. We'll start out front. They'll have to come up through the field. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. They'll probably be up here in no time, I imagine, because they are pretty fast. Maybe they want to work on their passing or something here. I have no clue, but this track is not one I would not want to mess with going through the field and stuff. So we do have about 75-ish laps of fuel, but I plan on pitting about 45 in. If we go green to the end. I doubt we will, but that'd be my plan. I don't think we'll go green that far, though. We only have 2 sets of tires, so we got to be smart about using them. Tire wear is going to matter quite a bit. But we'll see what we can do. Want to try to preserve the tires, not get too sideways and all that, and hopefully we can stay in the lead, because once we get 1 caution, it'll be single file after that. And we can go whenever we want. Didn't want to just smash the throttle. Didn't want that tire spin. Take it nice and easy early on. Cold tires will slide around quite a bit. And I don't want to be wearing out my tires too fast. So the guy behind me may like just go flying by me or something, like he's running qualifying laps. I'm gonna try and run nice and easy. And I'm getting loose in 4. Thank you for not running me over.
Go there. 31.
If he wants to go, he can.
2 inside.
17's coming off pit road. He started from the pits. 5 car getting loose though off of 2. For some reason, like off of turn 4, the banking wants to like kind of change, and it just gets a little loose. Like right over there, there's a bump in the middle of 3 and 4. Pretty sketchy. Sketchy stuff, so
28.8.
try and negate sliding there as much as possible. Run low, try to wash out wide with the wheel pretty straight. There is a little bit of a hump off of turn 2, like going out towards the wall, so you got to be careful with that, because it will want to get the rear end loose on you for sure. Got to be so careful on throttle though. I'm just hoping we can play it smart on our throttle control. Try not to spin the tires and all that, and be good later on. The one car is already up to 6th, it looks like. So he is flying up through the field. I don't know exactly what positions they started, but it was pretty deep. It was outside the top 10 for sure. Like all 3 of them, back to back to back, were outside the top 10 100%. But hey, at least we led a lap. I'm happy about that. We qualified up front, so we missed the early craziness on a restart. P1's still hitting the fastest laps. But he might be going way too hard early. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I'm really hoping that he's just overdriving it real early, and we'll reel him back in 20 laps or so, I'm hoping. But the one car will probably be up here by then. Like, he's only 2 seconds back.
28.592.
Guy behind me is not taking it too hard either. The guy out front is really sending it. Like, he was super loose there off of 2.
Jesus.
Is that going to be a caution? So far, so good. But the guy behind me seems like he's trying to take it easy as well on his tires. The 6-car Griffin.
28.
He's trying to take it easy, it seems.
Deleted it up 28.684.
Yeah, he was super loose on that lap, and we ran slightest bit quicker than him. Like a couple hundredths, or a hundredth-ish. So not much at all. Going in on that like second lane, trying to cut down a little bit to get to the bottom for the exit off of 4. He's getting in the wall on the front stretch. Times will start slowing down for sure. When I did my longer run in practice, I was running consistently like a 29.2, 29.3 after about 20 laps. So I kind of expect the same type of thing in this race. And the car was pretty steady. Wasn't sliding all around or anything. I was taking it relatively easy. But I wasn't in a race situation like we are now, so could be messing up more now than I was in practice, because I was just trying to take it easier in practice to get a longer run. Because more times than not in practice, I drive way too hard to try to get everything I can out the car, and I don't really do any long runs. So I was trying to get a long run of practice at this track just because I knew it was going to be a tough combo. I'm not particularly good at this track in general, the newer or older version. And the older version is tougher than the newer version for sure, in my opinion. But this car is loose everywhere. Trying to really be very careful on throttle. The one car is only down to 1.5 behind us now, and he is in 4th. He just passed 5th, and he has a big gap up to 3rd now behind us. So he's kind of got free reign around him. The 3 cars up to 6th now. They're definitely going to get up here and pass us, I'll tell you that. Don't get on the apron like that. That'll make the corner exit much harder. But I had to wait longer to get on throttle there. Didn't want to lose it, and this guy dove the corner and is spinning us. Thank you.
Outside is clear.
Thank you very much.
Outside.
Jesus Christ. Like, I left him the lane on the bottom because I saw he dove so hard, and he still washed out into us, so that's quite annoying.
I wasn't trying to get you there. You just slowed down a lot, and I had to lock him up to miss you.
His tires might be shot after dive bombing, I'm not sure.
29.07633.2.
That was quite a far run he had up to me. I don't think we have any damage. Yeah, we don't have any damage on the car at least, so That's a good thing, but we lost all the way back to 8th place because of it.
I think he's just waiting up to get it back to you.
Yeah, he's falling back quick. Cause I was just up there rolling,
29,
running like the same
5, 4.
braking zone that I have been, but that slide's really gonna hurt our tire wear. That's the one bad thing about that whole thing is the tire wear I was trying to avoid on the way I was driving. We got a ton of it because of that slide, especially on the right rear and stuff. Like both rear tires got it badly, which I was trying to keep the rear tires under us the best that we could, so we wouldn't get super loose on exits. I'm not too worried about the entry of these corners because I'm taking them relatively easy. So this 14's super loose.
Still out there.
He might not be lifting through that dog leg on the back stretch that I am. But I've been trying to keep the tires under me through there because it will start getting super loose on the long run through that. I remember when the Gen 4 car first came out, by accident or on purpose, we ran some Richmond race in these, like the old school of these. They're some similar-ish still, but a guy that ran like 3/4 throttle on both straightaways absolutely dominated. Okay, he's moving out the way, giving us the position back, I guess. But he was running 3/4 throttle down the straightaways front and back, and completely came back by us and just blew by us like we were sitting still and later in the run, which was absolutely crazy. It really opened my eyes to how much horsepower these things have and how much you have to take care of the rear tires for a long run. We're only on lap 17. It did say we could make it the rest of the way on fuel from here. We still don't have a caution. A couple guys saying sorry now.
2.
We're back up to 6th.
Ooh, my VR locked up.
Oh, yikes. The 1, 2, and 3 are all in front of us now, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. One of them is blinking though, I'm not sure which one. It looks like the 3 car potentially, unfortunately. Might be his VR locking up again or something. That would not be great. But if your screen freezes in VR, that's a terrible situation. Your screen freezing even when you're playing on a single monitor, triple monitors and stuff, it always sucks. It's never a good time. Because you're either going to take out yourself and or take out some other guys with you. I'm pretty sure 2 weeks ago when we ran Gen 4, a similar situation happened, I want to say, where guys... It might have been ARCA, or maybe. It might have been ARCA this week, actually. I'm unsure now. I might be second guessing myself, but somebody's screen locked up, like froze up on them, and they just kind of went straight into the corner, took out one other guy with them. They went flipping, not flipping, but spinning into the wall, up into the corner, which really sucked for both of them. Really sucked for the guy that was just like an innocent bystander. The guy's screen froze in front of him, and he was just trying to go by on the outside because he was slowing up, and just absolutely got taken out by a guy that had no clue what was going on. So that was super unfortunate. There is a caution. I will pit. I'm pretty sure everybody will pit because you can make it on fuel from here. So I don't think there's going to be much strategy there. I'd be shocked if anybody stayed out. We have 2 sets of tires, and it seems like we're going pretty green, which is good news. I do think at some point somebody's going to lose it on the backstretch.
29.2.
1 car letting the 2 car by, letting them have it. He's trying to really save tires and stuff, I guess. Hey, we're the 4 car. If we could finish top 5, I'll be happy. That's my goal in this race. We did qualify on pole, but that was kind of by default with the 1, 2, and 3 not qualifying. Because they for sure were going to out-qualify us. They just wanted to try to work through the field, I guess, together. I was shocked that all 3 of them didn't qualify. I thought for sure at least one of them would, but nobody did. That was pretty shocking to me.
Hang on to there, buddy. Don't come back over the track.
Oh boy. Is that the leader up there? It was. The 5 car almost lost it apparently off of turn 2 there.
Not once have I done that all week, and I have like a 3-second lead into it.
Damn. So he's ran this.
Oh, hey, Steve.
He's ran this before, and he seems to have a problem off of turn 2.
Banana, I guess.
2.
Told you he was probably driving really hard early.
He was gonna get the blue shell out.
You do have to take this super easy at this place.
Can't blame nobody for that one. That was my fuck up.
Yeah, he was 3 seconds ahead, and he lost it all the way back to 3rd now. He's got the 1 car right
Well, I'll
on
let you
him.
know, though, you can always blame catch.
Can always what?
3, 5. Deleted just did a
You can always blame Ken.
29.3, 0, 8.
Zach. It's his fault. He hit the intimidator button on.
The intimidator button. I was thinking of that before they said it. Like, blame Ken for that reason, but he ended up saying it anyways. It's pretty funny. My shoulders are getting tired being so stiff through these corners. We're 1.5 back from Kyle.
29.
Trying to catch him.
7,
We're
5.
0.7 up on Griffin still. He hasn't really gained any time. If anything, he's lost a little bit of time on us since he let us back by. Trying a wide arc into that. I don't know if that's even better or not. Kind of got a little low, hit the apron. Had to wait a little longer to get on throttle. What have we been running? Mid 29s?
29.4.
Yeah, 29.4.
Man, my tires are probably cooked after that.
It's not terrible, but not great.
All good, man. I'm not gonna beat those two anyway.
Yeah, I really wonder how those guys' tires are up front. Like, they're probably nice and good. They've been, like, just taking it easy, getting through traffic, too, which is absolutely crazy to me. Because passing at this track's a little tough. Like, you gotta be a decent bit faster to get on the inside of somebody, or they just make a big mistake and they wiggle or something and you can get by them. With how much horsepower this car has, a mistake can happen at any moment. Trying not to actually hit that. The car ended up going down there with the throttle I was using, honestly. I really did not want to hit the rumble strips because the rumble strips might have made me looser at the time, but they actually felt okay. I thought the old school Phoenix, like this is, I thought the rumble strips were like rougher, but I might just be thinking of the old NASCAR Thunder 2003 game. When I used to run that, I feel like the rumble strips on that game were really rough. Like, you would hit them and it would like send you back up the track and stuff. One guy is out of here. We're coming up to lap 29, so if I end up doing my strategy, I want to pit right about halfway so I could try and gain some time on the guys in front of me if I pit before them. Hopefully the guys behind me as well. But if Griffin keeps staying as close as he is to me, I'm gonna have to announce I'm pitting, which I really do not want to, honestly. I would like to pit incognito without many people knowing. They'd have to pay attention to their relative or something. Or just see me actually pit if they're behind me.
The lead just did a 29.318.
Ken did a 29.3. I was up on the wall in that front stretch, had a bad lap. But I don't think we got a 29.3 in the car right now, honestly, for us. I think a 29.5 or so is probably what I got in this thing at the moment. It does suck we got half spun earlier. Hey, there's a 5. Because that lost us so much time. Because I still could be in 6th, but I could be a lot closer to those guys in front of me and stuff. Potentially. Everything's unsure at the time because we were running pretty decent. We're not running too much slower than them in front of us, but they definitely would have caught and got around. But also, my tires wouldn't have slid as bad or anything, so tire wear could have been slightly better than what it is. Really don't know what the right lane is for 1 and 2 right there. I go super low so I can try to get the car straightened off real easy. but I'm unsure what the actual fast line is for this track. Because the newer Phoenix, you can kind of run a couple different lines through that, get off the wall.
29.3.
Ooh, we ran a 3. Interesting. That was actually a solid lap. If I can continue to do that, that'd be awesome. That was around what Ken ran. Really the top 3 ran. That does pull me away from Griffin also a little bit from behind, so that's good. Ooh. 5th place getting a little loose there off of 4.
29.4.
See, if I could run a 3 or a 4 consistently, I'll be happy with that, honestly. That's a little faster than the guys around me. I'm not as fast as the leaders, but I don't think I will be, really ever, consistently. Every now and then I can hit a lap of theirs, but not consistently. I want to pit in about 10 more laps, and hopefully we don't get screwed with a caution. That does seem to happen to people in this series. Like, running long is definitely the smarter idea for, like, playing strategy-wise, I feel like, so you don't go a lap down. Oh, boy. But at the same time, I could gain time on the guys in front of me for sure, the longer they stay out. But then if they pit like in 20 laps after me, because you can go really long on fuel, then I'm going to be hurting towards the end of the race and they're going to be fast. So it's a cat and mouse game. Very interesting to see how people play it out. I'm real interested to see how the guys up front play it. They might cut it in half as well. They're so fast, but they also might not. They might just try to run it out waiting for a caution because they're so fast, and they know that they'll be fine. I'm what, it's over 6 seconds from the lead right now? I would need them to, yeah, you really kind of leveled out on tires right now. After about 20 laps or so, your tires have kind of leveled off. Like, I would have to run a 29 or 28.3 for 6 laps to catch up on that time, which I won't. I barely ran a 3 for qualifying for 1 lap. Oh, they're wrecking.
Really?
They're wrecking into turn 1. Was that the 2 car or was that a lapped car?
I didn't realize your braking point was that far different than mine.
It was the 2 car. Damn, that sucks. So now everybody's gonna pit. We're good to go to the finish. Strategy's kind of out the window.
Even leading the race.
But that was interesting. 2 guys up front.
Enter high. I
One to go.
All right.
didn't even get.
We're on 1 to green. The 2 car says he has like a minute 15 of damage. That's unfortunate. The damage model this whole season, it seems like you get a little bit of damage and it's a lot of time. It's ridiculous, I feel like. Like, it's extra from what it has been. We did gain 1 spot. We passed the 7 on pit road. Like, I literally went by him on pit road physically because he was slowing up, I guess, for his stop or stall or something because somebody was flying by through the stalls. And I went by on the outside. I just stayed as close as I could to the wall because I knew I was the very end pit, so I didn't want to wreck anybody. So I just stayed right at 45, went around him, and got out in front of him as well. So that was good. The 2 car is in 7th, and he's very fast. I don't know where the 3 car is. He might be in last at this point of people that are running. And the 1 car's out front, so he's probably got this race under control at this point, unless the 2 car comes back and goes up to the front. But we'll see what we can do here. We're single file.
We'll be looking up and ready now. Green light.
Pretty good restart for us overall.
2.0.
Got away from the guys behind us a good bit because 4th place was kind of sleeping. And we're on fresh tires. Got to be careful because cold tires are very slippery. But Kyle behind us was really fast on that long run. We weren't really catching him at all. We were pretty even with him. We might have been catching him just a little bit before that caution. Like a couple tenths here and there.
29.426.
But overall, he was pretty fast in the long run. And quick caution is out, so they might bring out some more cautions over and over here again. So we'll see how this plays out the rest of the race. All right, we're past halfway. 1 to green also. I'm just saving some fuel in case we get a green-white checkered. You never know. Anything could happen. We do have one more set of tires left in the pits, so if we get a
How much you got left, Ken?
if we get a solid 20, 25 lap run, I think everybody's gonna come pit and take the tires, honestly. So
I don't even want to talk about it.
it'll be
got-
interesting to see how people play that situation.
It's par for the course
Ken's upset, rightfully so.
for the race cab that is iracing.
I understand his frustrations, for sure.
Yeah, I feel horrible about that one, dude.
Hey, Jordan, just tell him he's beautiful. That's all he really wants to hear.
Big deep breath here, refocus. Give those thoughts
It's not just you.
nice and smooth, bud.
Alright, we'll see how this goes. I
Say
definitely
it.
know Ken's frustration. I've been wrecked in a lot of races where people are just being
Hey,
dumb.
guys, off. You ready?
Not even bothered in the slightest.
Green flag.
Not as good of a jump for us to the guys behind us
3.4
this time. Because we had a bigger gap on that last one. They were really sleeping. Again, still cold tires. Gonna try and take it easy. Don't want to go slipping and sliding early. Kind of can see how Eric is running it out front. Try and see his lines that he's running.
29.179. The lead just did a 28.6.
He's running a little bit higher there.
Add some rim next time.
I'm not going full throttle through that when some people around me might be. So that's always a little sketchy. Oop, I got a little bit loose on entry there. I might have not braked enough, or might have braked a little too hard to where the tires wanted to lock up.
28.365. That was your fastest lap.
Oh, the guy
of the
a
session.
couple cars back went flying into turn one.
Fastest lap. 28.2.
P1 hit the fastest lap. That makes a lot of sense. He's out front with nobody around him now. That makes plenty of sense. We did have a pretty good run off of turn 2 there on that higher lane. We just got to keep it straight is the main thing.
28.466. The car is
Trying to be right on that theme.
28.176.
The guy behind me smacked the wall? He might have, but he might have like early. I'm not sure. Like early on the exit. Looks like he's trying to set up a pass potentially, or he's letting the 2 car by, because the 2 car is very fast. He did have a run there on the exit over the 2.
28.613.
Wasn't sure if he was taking the bottom there. It looked like he might have for a second, so I just kind of went to that second lane. It scared me. I got PTSD already from it. Yeah, the 2 car is just wrapping the bottom in 3 and 4. I don't know exactly what he does in 1 and 2 though. He has to wrap the bottom with the guy on his outside though. I feel like I used way too much of the right front there. Oh yeah, when we pitted, our tires weren't that bad. Like the right front was I think 77%. Right rear was in the 80s, like mid 80s or so. So I feel like we did pretty good on the tire saving, even with a slide involved in that. So we didn't wear our tires out too much, at least on that run, and we were gonna pit in like 5 laps or so before the like after the caution came out. We were about to pit in like 5 laps. So that kind of changed strategy for everybody potentially. I don't know when the leaders were planning on coming. It would have been an interesting tire strategy call to see if they just ran it out long and waited on the caution, or
You know what?
28.714.
Oh, he's out.
28.
Pin's gone.
721.
You should have told me it was beautiful, Jordan.
Man, I feel bad on that one.
I bet. I don't know 100% what happened, but
Just misread it. I thought he was going to go low. I decided to try to roll it high. And
yeah, that happens sometimes. That happens a lot in dirt racing, so definitely understand that one.
28.795.
then you forget that these cars don't have brakes, so you can't even get a shot to get off of them.
Yeah, they slow down very slowly. And if you lock it up, you're just going straight anyways. Or if you lock it up, you're probably sliding along into them anyways.
Yeah, you just gotta go straight when you hit the brakes more.
That's what I said.
Yeah, once I knew I was going to clip them, I got into them harder. It made it worse.
Yeah, it kind of like speeds you up. Yeah, Jordan's just wrapping that bottom really well, catching us. I'm not really catching the 5 car at all.
Tell me beautiful.
Caution.
Oh, caution came out.
They put down
I don't
brakes and dry
know
off the
what
tube.
people are going to do. We're still running
I
28s
just need
right
to
now.
race more.
I don't think that people are going to pit yet. It could be an interesting strategy, but I don't want to lose all my track position. So I'm probably just going to do whatever the leaders do, but I think we're all going to most likely stay out would be my guess, because we still got 30 laps left in this thing. All right, we're 1 to green. We did end up pitting, and only the first 4 stayed out, and the 5 car slid through his box, so we got in front of him. So really we're second on tires right now. Right behind the 1, right in front of the 2 who's fast, and the 5's been really fast as well. So this is going to be quite interesting with some guys with slightly older tires. Like, tires were not too bad. They were 95% on the rights, 99s on the left, so really 2 tires would have sufficed, I think. But might have made you looser, honestly. I have no clue. But we'll see how this goes. We got 30 laps to the end when we take the green. If it goes green to the end, we'll be sitting fine over the guys that didn't take the tires. But if it goes 20 laps, then those guys pit, then they're just going to be really deep in the field because not many people stayed out with them. So
Get those tires cleaned up.
it is quite interesting situation. But if they get a caution towards the end and they can work their way through the field, they can be very fast. We'll see how this goes, though.
Yeah, bro. Hey, the car's off here.
Waiting on the leader to go.
Ready, green flag.
Try not to run anybody over.
2.2.
We're gonna follow the 1 car here.
The leader just did a 5.73.
Try to follow the 1 car,
Outside.
because he's gonna be faster.
High.
Might need to use up a little bit of our tire trying to get around them.
Outside.
Try not to lose it, getting by lap traffic as well. We're gonna clear one of them. The 1 car is already so far ahead.
0.454.
Getting away from the 2 a little bit behind. Gotta be careful on throttle. I know I want to get by these guys, but I still gotta be careful on throttle to not overdo it on exit. The 11 car is really loose in front of us. He's sketchy. Try to get under him here. Little loose off of 4,
Outside.
but we're good.
Still there. 28.73.
Gotta hold the bottom here.
Outside.
The 1 car is already getting out to the lead.
Clear high.
Use a little bit of the rumble strips. We only got the 10 and the 9 left, but we have the 5 car right behind us. He got by the 2. Nice. Nice on him. He is very quick.
Thank you for giving me room not to bother.
28.562. Keep it rolling, baby. Looking good.
I think the 2's being extra cautious around people, though, from what happened earlier in the race with the 3.
Yeah, they're scaring me.
Understandable. Oh, the 5's gonna get under me here. Dang it.
Still inside.
I was trying to get a run on the inside.
That's the pot calling stuff.
Still there on the bottom.
Lift a little bit there. Don't want to right hook him getting loose or anything.
It's just the difference in tire. It's kind of changing things up a bit.
Still there at your door inside.
Good.
Still inside.
2 cars getting by. I need to let him by so I can get in line with him to get by the 10. Then we got the 7 car behind us, who has been pretty quick this race as well.
Still there. Still out there. 29.2.
The 1 car is already like gone from everybody else, so he's got this race pretty locked up, I feel like. If we get a little bit of a run on the exit. 7 car got stuck side by side there. 5 car's trying to work his way around the 9 still. He set him up there, getting that crossover. Not gonna get a good enough run to get even side by side with him there. I'm shocked.
0.73.
9 went super wide there. They both might clear him.
2-1.
They do. 9 car was holding his own there for a second, but he's looking a little loose there on that backstretch. We'll see if we can get by on the inside here. Try to sneak on by with our fresher tires.
Outside, still there. 28.96.
Hopefully he goes super wide. He doesn't go super wide, so it's going to still be a fight.
Working the outside.
Him being on the outside is going to be tough for him. With him being loose the lap before there.
Still out there. Clear high.
Alright, we're going to finally get by him. So we're 4th right now. All the guys in front of us are on the same tires and fast. And the 7 car right behind us has been fast as well.
7. Great job, I can keep on hustling there.
So if we lose that spot to him, I won't be shocked, and maybe we can get him back later in the race, but I don't know about that. We just started catching him after like 35 laps or so, and this is only a 30 lap run to the end. So I really don't want to lose the spot to the 7. Feel like I was rolling throttle a lot in that corner, and I don't know if that was a good or bad thing. Might have just hurt our right front more, but unsure.
8.96.
Trying our best to just get as much speed as we can out of this thing. But it will be interesting if we get a caution and those 4 guys go and take tires to see if they fly up through the field or not. Because they weren't like super high numbers. Like if the 1 or the 2 did it, then I would think that they could get through the field pretty quick, but they were like mid-pack numbers, so it'd be interesting to see like their level of aggressiveness to get up through the field, and also like how clean they do it, because they might cause cautions trying to get by some guys with slower tires too. Who knows? Like that 9 car was pretty quick, holding people off on his older tires for a little. Got less than 20 to go. The 2 is still trying to get by the 5. The 5's like holding them off on that outside lane. He keeps getting a good enough run because the 2 can't get all the way out to the wall. 2 could definitely take a little bit more room though, if he wanted to. But he's leaving a lot of room on the exit of 2 on him. Trying not to hit the apron there, gassed it up. Kind of got a little tight from it, but it kind of worked out, honestly. Felt kind of fast overall. And we are catching the 2 in front of us a little bit. We're in the slightest bit faster than everybody there. I feel like we were the fastest car on track that lap. The leader even ran like a lower 8, but he doesn't have any reason to drive hard at all. Like he's probably taking it real easy, saving his stuff. I'm back here trying to catch these guys and pull away from the 7, which we actually pulled away from the 7 a decent bit there, which is nice. But these 2 being side by side is the only reason I feel like I'm catching them. But I'm able to use all the room going all the way to the bottom, coming all the way up on the straights. Like I got free reign of whatever line I want. But man, what a tough combo this is to not wreck yourself. A lot of finesse on throttle. Man, the 7 car really fell off there. Either that or we really picked it up. I am unsure. But we're running pretty well right now. We got almost 15 to go. I'm getting loose there on the back stretch. Slow it up, get a cut down here. Kind of started cutting down too early, got on throttle, got a little tight. The cat and mouse game with this throttle control. Like, the apron's not a complete circle, like an easy circle to navigate on either side. 1 and 2 is all jaggedy. 3 and 4 is just kind of like obtuse. It gets like kind of wide to the exit of 4. 2 cars finally completing the pass in the 5.
Get faster, Jordan.
He was working.
That was a lot of fun.
He was working on him for a long time.
Yeah, it was.
Now we'll just see if they both pull
Well, tracks
away.
like this where you had to struggle to get the power down on the exit.
Right. It really is a struggle, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see if we could try to get by the 5, but he's been super fast, so I think with them, with clean room around them, not side by side, they might pull away. I got loose there off of turn 4. I don't know how easy it was to notice, but that thing wanted to hook back right really bad there.
Oh, just actually being this car, honestly.
Bad exit off of 2.
This one should be harder to get the power down than it is.
Definitely is. Tough track. Yeah, 5 Hard's getting a good run there off of turn 4.
29.
Hey, I would gladly take 4th though in this race. We led a lap,
29.0.
stayed clean for the most part, saved ourselves from getting dumped. And the guys that are up front are super fast, so they just didn't qualify. We wouldn't have had a chance to lead a lap if they didn't not qualify like they didn't. Like, they did not qualify, so they started further back in the pack than they probably anticipated, but it made them work their way forward, and they got forward really fast. And the 5 car started side by side with me. He led a lot of the first laps until he messed up, so he could always have that mess up again. Coming up to 10 to go here. Trying to put some pressure on him to maybe make him make a mistake. But he had that 2 car on his
Fucking wheel
inside
came
forever.
off.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
29.
Is that gonna end up being a caution or no? If his actual physical wheel came off or his in-sim wheel did when he hit something, I don't know. I'm unsure what he means by that. I feel like we're in a little bit of a groove. We pulled away from the 7 by a lot, which is really nice. I'm very happy about that. So I don't have to worry about him all that much. Even though he is fast, but we've been doing a good job compared to him. He would have to catch us by over a second and pass us, which would be the hard part. Catching is way different than passing. Kind of overshot a little bit there. The 5 car's been running just a higher lane altogether. I don't know if he's been roasting his tires on this run because of it, because he was side by side on that outside for so long. Got real sideways there off turn 4, had to wait on the throttle. Lost a little bit of time there. Watch the 7 just prove me wrong, completely fly by both of us or something here at the end. I don't necessarily think it will happen, but it'd be crazy. My neck is so stiff. My eyes feel like they're just strained from so much concentration in this race. We're sticking right with the 5 though, man.
29.34.
We're sticking right with them the best that we can. Definitely outbraked them there. A little bit better over 1 and 2 for us. Try not to lose it through the backstretch kink. I'm wondering if this 3 and 4, he just gets a good run on the exit. And that's like where the rest of his time comes from.
The leader just did a 29.0.
Leader's doing 29.0. We're doing 29.3, almost a 4. Still catching the 5 the slightest bit. We pulled away from 7 behind us, so I really don't have to worry about him at all. It's all in front of me. It's all in my hands. Went wide. I don't really know the timing and like the throttle control to do the cut down too well. I feel like I'm gonna get loose doing that.
29.4.
But I was super loose on that backstretch. Definitely lost some time to the 5. Definitely feel a little bit better than him in 1 and 2. It's 3 and 4. I feel like he just pulls away on the exit a little bit. That was pretty decent. I hit that pretty well, I feel like. Dang it, wall. Get off the wall.
29.3.
It definitely sucks you into the wall when you like barely tap it like that. It sucks. Got 4 laps left to make something happen. I gotta really hope the 5 car makes a big mistake, basically. laps to go here.
29.436.
Such an interesting combo, though. This would have been crazy to race IRL back in the day for them. Like, this track is so tough, and some of the guys that ran this track and then also ran the newer Phoenix, they probably just had like such a culture shock. Jesus, I was having a stroke trying to say that. I was like mixing up the S's and C's. Because it drives so different with you being able to cut the backstretch dog leg, and then they moved the start finish line to like right here now, which I don't like the start finish line spot at all. I like the start finish line at this track like it is now on the straightaway much more. The more traditional start finish line.
Coming to the white flag this time.
The only thing that's exciting about the start finish line being in the other spot now is the restarts, because they can just cut all the way down immediately. It's just kind of crazy looking. That's about it. Man, I think the 5's just taking it easy because we caught him a ton there. Because it's the white. 7 started catching us though, for sure. The 7 definitely started catching us. But hey, we'll take 4th. Good race to these guys up here. Good win by Eric.
Awesome job, man.
Good win to Eric.
It's a good race.
That was fun. Good second to Jordan. Unfortunate for Ken, what happened to him. But that was a fun race. We caught the 5 car 2/10 on that last lap. But I think he might have been taking it a little easy. I'm unsure. So I'm happy with how we did. Started first, led 1 lap, finished 4th as the 4 car. Should gain a little bit of I-rating out of it because no real like high numbers finished up here in front of us. It was just a 5 car in front of us, and the 1 and 2 were 1 and 2. So the 3 car is going to lose a ton of I-rating, which is going to help pretty much everybody else in here. So we'll go and see for what we're going to get in the results. At least he apologized now. He gave the spot back in the race as well, so I knew that it wasn't anything intentional. He just cooked the corner really hard and got up into us, which was unfortunate for us. Luckily, we were able to save it, but it was quite unfortunate. The 11 car pushing it hard off of turn 2, smacking the wall. That's very easy to do because that wall comes up very quick. 12 car getting loose. It did that to me a couple times. Luckily, I didn't have it fully grip going that way. The 11 car overcooked that corner really bad. 17 got on the flat down there a little bit, got loose into the inside wall. He just lost his bumper. That's all that happened. I'm unsure what lap that happened to us on. We'll see it at some point. 12 car into the wall. 14 car cooking it into turn 3. He's going to wash all the way out, slam the wall.
Ah, I see what happened now. Ken was disappeared on my screen until after he started braking.
Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. And our incident didn't even pop up. Then, look, it is disappeared, and then he did pop up out of nowhere. That's super unfortunate because it does look like that in the incident. But I need to go back and see what lap the thing happened with us because it didn't even pop up at all. Like, that's kind of weird. We definitely had one real slow lap here. Because I was doing my braking kind of the same spot. Like, I was kind of starting to brake around this area when I would see it out the side of my eye and stuff. And he just kind of overcooked the corner, got up into us. Luckily, we were able to save it. Like, that was a kind of a crazy save, as these things are very tough, very easy very easy just to keep spinning around. Luckily, we were able to control it. Got a 1X, unfortunately. And, yeah, that was pretty crazy what happened. I think it was lap 39 was that incident between them, which is super unfortunate for Ken because that really ruined his car, apparently. And he had a lot of damage, and I think that's going to be all she wrote for the incidents because it is broken now. So, yeah, it's just stuck on Ken. So, hey, we finished 4th. I will take that all day. And, yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier where one was flying up. That was Ken on the inside, and we were just holding 45 miles an hour here, and I was passing him on the outside. So, I don't know. He was just slowing down for some reason there. Yeah, he was going 42 down pit road. So, yeah, I passed him, able to get that spot, never looked back there, which was nice. But the 1 and 2 were super fast. The 5 held us off there at the end. I was catching him. We were so close to him. Would have been nice to get that spot, but let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. We do end up gaining 28 out of that and some safety as well, which is nice because we did only get a 1x and a 90 lap race, so that's pretty nice. I'm glad to gain some safety back. We have over 4 anyway, it's not a big deal, but glad we can gain 28 I rating and a 2,700 SOF. We did have a split, luckily, because I think this race would have been a mess if we didn't get a split, so happy it was decent SOF. We got decent I rating out of it as well. The 1 car was super fast. He's almost a 7K. Jordan, the 2 car, is almost a 6K, and Ken kind of got screwed. He was super fast. He was a 4,400. So we're actually pretty close to him in iRating, but he was super duper fast. Like, they started 14th, 13th, and 12th and worked their way right to the front, basically. And the 1 car ran the fastest lap once he got out front and was by himself and all that. So it makes a lot of sense. Happy we were able to have a good race, and it was a solid one overall. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was a long one, it felt like, but a very strenuous track car combo. Very easy to spin it out at any point and just mess up the line you were running altogether. So very happy we kept it going forward for the most part, and able to stay towards the front, stay out of the chaos, which was nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.